doing? Good. Nice to meet you all.
This is the car.
The car, huh?
Bring it back. Better view than the car back here.
The better views back here?
22nd. So it'll be 3 years in December.
Wow, this is beautiful. So
This is behind his house, by the way.
And then built up from scratch. So, would you come in on the red eye?
we had a red eye. I always do red eyes. It saves time because you waste daylight. You're sleeping anyways every night, so you might as well go on a plane.
You have a big inventory, so if you, for every one of the cars you go out and you personally check it out, then
Most of them, yes.
well, it's better to check everything out, I think. So,
How long have you owned this car?
So I worked at Pfizer, and Pfizer actually, we had a facility right down here. When we ran out of space in 1998, we built a new facility. In fact, I was on the team that built it. Moved in to New London,
Yeah.
and I bought it from my boss. He was a car enthusiast, and he took this car and he had that racing team, which is, I have all the documentation in that little folder there, and basically built the car up. And he had two engines, and one was a 3-liter, the other was a 2.7. I bought the car in 2003 from him.
Yeah.
I engaged with his. I loved everything about the car, but I didn't like the performance.
Yeah.
All right. So in 2004, I had them take the engine and enhance it. And everything they did to the engine is actually in there, and all the receipts and everything like that. So, yeah, I have it's probably less than 1,500 miles on the rebuilt engine.
Okay. What did that run you? Is it in here?
Yeah, 20 grand.
20 grand?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
in
a lot of
fact,
records.
in fact, yeah, if you, that's the insurance policy, these two front new tires on it. All the service records and oil changes are all on this. Then, there's the dyno results
Okay.
from the engine. I wanted to do it, but
I see it right there, 20 grand.
yeah. So then all the details, and then there were other things. I put all the other things he could do to make it even faster for me. But I was happy. It was fast enough. The only thing that doesn't work is there's an analog clock in there, and I think it's just the fuse, but I haven't gotten around to it.
How do you feel selling it?
Well, hey, it's like one of those things. I was going to give it to my grandson, but he's shown no interest in it. He actually likes the little Fiat more. I'll probably, when he gets that age, I'll probably buy him like a tank, like a Volvo or something that's safe,
something
right?
safe.
I'm not certain that would be, that would be too safe for him at that age. So, but we'll see.
All right, guys, we're in lovely Connecticut, and we just bought this lovely Porsche right here. How long have you owned this car for?
Let's see. It will be 24 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
How have you enjoyed owning it?
I've loved it.
Yeah?
It's great. It's quick.
There you go. What are some of your favorite memories with it?
Oh boy, I guess my first favorite memory was picking it up, and then driving it around town. At that old age, I've had other 911s, but this was the oldest one that I've had.
Wow. And how do you feel finally selling it after how many years?
24
20 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Sad.
Sad.
A little bit, but you know what? I have to make way for some new projects. So.
Nice. What is the most notable stuff that you did to this car?
Oh, the engine was completely rebuilt by a automotive racing team called Automotive Restorations, and they're out of Stratford, Connecticut. And they took what was the brake horsepower, which was off the line in '77, from 160 brake horsepower to close to 200. So it's very, very, very quick.
Yeah. Tell us the backstory of how you found it. So I guess it was your boss's car, you said?
Yeah, so I reported, I was the worldwide head of regulatory operations and strategy for all of Pfizer. I reported to a guy who reported to the CEO of Pfizer. And him and his son enjoyed the car. They did a lot of work on the car. In fact, when I got it, it was in pretty good shape. The only thing I really wanted to do was to make it faster.
Uh-huh.
And the racing team did that for me.
There you go.
So,
And of course, we flew all the way from
Yeah.
California to Connecticut
Yeah, well,
to make the deal.
yeah,
So
well,
thank you very much.
I really appreciate it.
How was your overall experience dealing with us?
It's painless.
Yeah.
I guess you know what, and also you've done everything you said you were going to do. So
Appreciate
you can't ask for anything more in a transaction.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you very much. I hope one day we see you in Monterey.
Okay, great.
Thank
you.
That's it. All right, guys. Available today is a very clean 1977 Porsche 911 finished in silver over black. The previous owner of this car used to work in Pfizer. Well, actually, the owner before him also was some chief executive at Pfizer, and then one of his employees bought it from his boss. He owned it for over 25 years. Through his ownership, he restored the car, and the car is in excellent condition inside and out. Most notably is the drivetrain and what they did to it, but the cosmetic condition is also very nice. It's got deep dish staggered wheels. The tires are practically new. The car sits very nicely. Like you guys heard, a performance shop built the engine. They completely boarded out. They put performance cams and who knows what else. There's so many records, over 100 pages, I would say, of documents and paperwork. I'll be trying to show you guys towards the end of the video. I'm not going to go through and like send a huge file of over 100 photos of records, but you guys are more than welcome. We're open every day to come and check out everything. I will be pointing out the most notable things. The transmission was also rebuilt at that time, and the drivetrain, according to the owner, doesn't even have 1,500 miles, so it's fresh. It feels fresh. Fires right up. Runs absolutely perfect. It doesn't leak any oil that I know of. The AC blows cold. Everything on this car is real nice and tight. The radio was upgraded to those CarPlay classic-looking radios. This car will check off, I believe, anyone's boxes. So everything I can offer will be here in this video or in the description. Just make sure to watch it. Go through the description. If you guys are interested, just give me a ring. Beautiful staggered deep dish in the rear. They look great. The ducktail looks fabulous. PCA sticker on the window. All right, guys, going through the interior, much like the exterior, it's all in mint condition. So dash, excellent. Gauges, very nice. You do have AC. Carpets look practically new. You have the new Porsche Retro radio with all the modern amenities. Porsche built them just for the classic cars, you know, so people could play off their phone, have Bluetooth, everything. I think it has CarPlay too. Seats are in excellent condition. Door jambs are clean. Door pockets are clean. I'm pretty sure, and I didn't go through the records yet, but I'm pretty sure they redid everything here. It looks too clean to be original. Headliner's in good shape. Again, the interior is just in very good shape. As we get into the passenger side, you'll see, guys, the car was just, at some point gone through, and you can easily tell because of how nice everything is. You got the radio, works well. AC, you got connections right here that they added. Carpets are clean. Door jamb. Door pockets. Of course, see the lights working. All right, guys, let's fire this thing up. So we have the receipts, in the front trunk. So much money was put into this motor. So no smoking out the tailpipe. I haven't noticed any leaking or anything. We're gonna be showing you guys the bottom later. But the motor presents itself well. It's got the AC. We'll try it towards the end. He said it was working. I've never tried it, to be honest. It's pretty cool here in Monterey. Into the trunk. So guys, this is a crazy amount of records. We're gonna go through them here later, but there's a lot of paperwork for everything that was done, and nothing was cheap. The books for the radio, the owner's manual, that's for the lug nuts, and you got the air compressor. They have this as the amp because they put, I think, bigger speakers or whatnot. It does sound good, and I don't know if you guys probably just leave it. I'm going to try to take off as much as I can to show you guys underneath. Obviously, there's an amp there, so it's a little more difficult, but I'll do what I can right now. All right, so I tried to move that as much as I could. Show you guys what it looks like under here. No accidents. No sign of any kind of collisions. Battery area, rust-free. You got the VIN number in place right here. I would take out more if I could, but that's as much as I could do. So the car runs and drives really well. We're gonna go through the records because I don't think that this motor is, when they rebuilt it, I don't think they just put regular pistons and whatnot. I think they bored it out and kind of made a hot rod out of it because it has a lot of power, more than the usual. The 915 transmission, I believe, was also rebuilt at the time, and it shifts beautifully. The car runs, drives. I got my hands off the steering wheel majority of the time, and it goes straight down the road. I believe all the gauges, as you see them, they should be operating and there shouldn't be any issues with them. Odometer's clocking in mileage. It seems to be doing everything it needs to do. I know the radio works. Let's try this AC out. See how cold it gets. So the AC feels cold, and it seems like it's working just like it should. And that's pretty remarkable again, guys, because a lot of these cars don't have working AC. This one is doing what feels to be a very good job. It's a very nice, well sorted out car, guys. I think come drive it, look at it, you won't be disappointed. All right, guys, so we just came from a drive, and this thing I don't think is leaking any oil. As you see, completely dry. Even the valve covers, don't see any dripping. The transmission looks dry as well. These valve covers are dry. It's not burning the oil. You know, when you drive and it starts smoking, it doesn't do that either. The heads are dry. Everything is very, very nice and dry here. So when they resealed it, they did a good job. All right, guys, let's go through the floors now. Tire life is really nice, really good. Well, like I told you guys, the previous owner of this car was very, very wealthy. Everything he did was with an open budget. So in 2004, this is when he did it. And imagine 2004, getting an engine rebuilt did not cost you as much as it does now. Now it costs you 20, 30 grand. Before it used to cost you 10 grand. So that'll kind of tell you guys that he took it to the best of the best mechanics and they did some top end, high end work. And well, here's actually the email thread. Him and the mechanic, whenever he approved anything new. It's all right here, everything that you can imagine. So in 2004 and 5, that's when they rebuilt the engine. He spent well over 20 grand, and they did, like I anticipated, put lots of performance things, like he put high performance cams, and it's got like a higher compression ratio. The synchros were done. I don't think very many miles were, by the way, put on the car since. Here's when the synchros were done. Here's the receipt. When the engine was rebuilt, here are some of the things that were done. We'll just do this. You guys can pause it as you please, okay? Of all the work that they did. Please do not try contacting the owner. I beg you guys. I'm showing you guys more than I should. Please do not try to contact the owner. You guys pause the video as you please, but there's just so much stuff here. They did all the brakes, went through all the brake lines at the time, and did everything that you can imagine. But the whole car, mechanically, was completely gone through. I think there's some stuff about whenever they painted it, but honestly, there's just so many paperwork.
Is Dodie here?
Dodie, I think. Do you have his number?
So he's not here?
I don't know. He's not in here, but maybe he's outside. Give him a call.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Yeah, so this is pretty much everything you guys get. You guys got the owner's manual. You guys got books, everything. All comes with it.